Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Megabonk. In the last one, I think we unlocked or played around with Noelle a little bit. I don't understand these leaderboards. Last time we were looking here, everyone plays Noelle. This time, everyone plays Fox. I don't really understand how they're picking what character they're doing well with. Maybe there's, when we unlock further stuff, maybe a certain character gets a buff for the week. I'm not really sure how that works. We're not far enough in the game for that. But anyways, we got more challenges to do, and Noelle's kind of fun, so I think we're just going to play Noelle, try and do Tier 3 Forest, and see if maybe we can unlock some challenges at the same time. So far, we haven't beat Tier 3 at all, so it is what it is. We also got to do challenges. Challenges can be annoying. So, I still don't really know what to do with Noelle. It seemed like the first time we played her, we had like a good idea. But then we made a mistake and died for no reason. Do we still need rocket kills? I kind of wish there was a way to check quests in the middle of a mission. Especially when you're picking things. We probably still need rocket kills. Rocket kills... I think the explosion of the rocket is based on size, so I guess it probably works with Noelle's passive. That's not, I pressed, we played, Expedition 30, was it Expedition 33? No, the other game that I'm playing uses X as an interact, but Warframe uses X as an interact, but I played Expedition 33 on the controller. So we could go size. This is what we did last time, and it seemed really good. But we do need damage. I kind of want to double down on the size and see how it goes. Okay, we got some oats. Alright, we gotta open this chest and get on our way. We could get the sword, which I think we are going to do, because we need sword kills. Projectiles is going to be bad for Noelle's basic weapon, I think. Yeah, it only seems to shoot once, so I don't think it's affected by projectiles, but other than that, everything else we have is affected by it. Can I reach this? Let's get armor. That might be a mistake. I do want to try and finally get the Thorns Tome to level 9 if we can. This game is not free, but it is only a $10 game, to be fair. And if it's still on sale, which I think it is for Christmas, it's only $8. So it's pretty good value for what it is. It was also in the running for some awards at the Game Awards. I don't think it actually, I'm pretty sure it did not win anything, but it's definitely one of the best games of the year, I would say. It's made by one guy too. And he just made it like it's just a fun game. It's not hyper complex, and there's not that many levels, but it's just a fun game. It's cheap, great price point if you don't have a lot of money to spend on games. You could get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Yeah, I mean, if you're not the one who's paying for the game, I could see your parents being like, no, don't spend money on it. Which is very reasonable. I'm just saying, like, as far as it goes, this game is pretty worth it, but you know, not everyone can get everything. I actually haven't bought very many games. This is the only game I bought in like 3 months. We played Ball Pit, but that game was free on Game Pass. I don't want any of this, right? Pretty sure I don't want any of that. We do want the rocket. We gotta get moving. We got some shrines over there. We need to find the portal as well. Got a gold treasure chest. That's nice. What's that, magnet? That's fine. I should have saved that probably. Okay, we don't really want to fight the bush. I feel like that happens a lot nowadays, is people only play free games. Because the free games on the market are so good, right? You got Genshin Impact, you got Honkai Star Rail, you got Wuthering Waves, you got Uma Musume. You just, like... Those games are so good and they're free. But there's definitely like a game like this doesn't really work as a free-to-play game, right? Because those games work because they can monetize it with microtransactions and stuff like that. Whereas this game is not monetized by microtransactions. So you have to, the developer has to be able to pay for his time somehow. And he went with a really cheap price point and made a good game. But it's definitely like, there's a difference in barrier to entry if the game is free. Obviously, anyone can try a free game. Not everyone has money laying around where they can buy even a cheap game. Am I getting the sword upgrade? I guess so. Otherwise, I'm refreshing. What's the other game that you play? I think you might have mentioned it one time, but I can't remember for the life of me. Like, get back here! Freaking nerd, I need that money. I think I'm just going size. Thank you. Oh, hello, Mr. Slime. What do we want? Maybe max life, just in case we get the beefy ring. Mostly because everything else here isn't very good anyways. I guess luck could be fine, but let's get the max life. Hero sword is pretty good. Let's get hero sword. So we're kind of not really... I guess most of these things probably work with Noelle's passive, even though they're not exactly what I would think of. Star Stable. I heard that that was the game that got microtransactions completely reworked in the in Europe. I think that was the game that like set off the whole thing with them reworking microtransactions and you not being able to misrepresent how much a purchase is costing you. Granted, every company with microtransactions does that, but I'm pretty sure that's the game that was in the lawsuit for it. Here, I guess we just go luck. Attack speed is really good. 7 shield is also nothing to laugh at. Like, just having a small shield amount, because you can kind of shield gate your damage in this game. But I think attack speed is too good, especially since we don't have any attack speed at the moment. Is there anything up there? It seems like a really long way to explore if there's nothing over there. Microwave. Is there anything I want to microwave? Not really. I kind of like everything we have. Okay, Thorn's Tome. We're going to try and get it to level 9, even if we can't win today. At least getting something done would be nice. I don't really know anything about that game, not gonna lie. The reason I like Uma is because it's more like anime style. I also like the gameplay for Uma a lot. I like the roguelike aspect. But I think Star Stable's like real horses, right? I don't really care about real horses. Not saying that I don't think horses are cool. It's just like not something that's important to me. Wait, where'd the boss go? There it is. Uh-oh, I totally forgot. We haven't played for a week. I forgot that bosses do, like, moves. Anyways, hero sword upgrade. So the great thing about the hero sword compared to the regular sword is the hero sword actually aims at people, whereas the regular sword just shoots in front of you. We do need to get a lot of regular sword kills, but I don't think we can reliably do that. Oh, hey, that crystal skeleton actually died. That's great news. Both of these are good, right? Frostwalker, I feel like, is kind of... We're probably going to leave Frostwalker behind. So I'm thinking we're going to go for making hero sword good. I think if we wanted to use Frostwalker more, we probably should have grabbed Aura, but we didn't have the choice for it. Oh, you explore in the game? But there's a lot of story. Have you tried, like, Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves? Wuthering Waves is a little bit more hardcore than Genshin Impact, but both of them are free, and both of them are, like, big on exploration. So you might think about those, but it's hard to play a lot of free games before it becomes, like, a chore. I think if you play, like, 2 free games, that's probably all you want to do. I don't want any of this, huh? Alright, hero sorted it. Although XP Tome is still pretty early. What level are we? Level 11? It's still pretty early. I don't know, some of those games, like... I think a game should have a good story, but sometimes I just can't be bothered to pay attention to the story. Sometimes I just feel like playing the game and not really listening to the story, and that's kind of what Uma gives me. Oh, it didn't work for you? I mean, it's a pretty, like, big game. But for what it is, like, free to play is pretty sweet. I don't know. Which one do I take here? This is so good because this is like the 2 stats you want. But then XP Tome. We're going to say it's too late for XP Tome. Even though we're only 3 minutes into the run. Medkit. Probably not going to do a whole lot for us. But we'll see. Maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for. Really? I didn't get close enough for that power-up. Alright, we need to at least figure out where the portal is probably at some point. Do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Probably up. What do we got here? Boss Shrine? Lore 1, we could probably do a boss shrine. Okay, we are pretty strong. Both of these 2 tomes are good. We gotta go attack speed because we're in a swarm right now, so we need to be able to kill stuff. And since we're not gonna get XP tome most likely, we might as well just take some XP. We don't really want Lifesteal Tome, I'm thinking. We don't have enough things hitting often enough. Part of me wants to get the sword just because we need this to kill more people, but I think our best weapon is the hero sword, so if we want to win, I think I gotta level up the hero sword. I grab this chest. A purple microwave. We don't have any purple items. That's pretty good. We got a lot of elites here. We are quite strong, though. What was the tome we're not getting? Evasion tome? But I guess projectile tome's pretty good. Quantity tome. Or luck tome, but I think we're gonna go quantity tome. We really need to level up the thorns, but I think... I don't know, it's tough, right? I think thorns are kind of useless for us. The only reason I got them is for the challenge. I would really like to accomplish that challenge today, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because I feel like it's just not very good on most characters. Projectile or attack speed? Attack speed's probably better. We already have a lot of projectiles now. Okay, there's a magnet. We're not gonna need the thorns. That's an insignificant amount of thorns compared to what we're gonna be getting from the tome. It's gotta be rocket again. Okay. That one's pretty good. Regular sword. Yeah, give me the regular sword. Oh, I didn't go to that shopkeeper. I didn't even see him till just now. Go back. We probably want gym sauce. Pretty good. There's a present? That's new. It looks like it's for Christmas, though, but... I don't think I've ever seen a present before. Let's go check it out. Oh, the portal is right there. That's great news. Hero Sword is the best upgrade because of base damage. Santa hat. Open a hidden present and find the Santa hat. That was just an achievement. I don't think the Santa hat does anything. But that's okay. Maybe the achievement gave us something. Who knows? Someone dropped something. Oh, this. There's a magnet. We'll grab the magnet, drop down, get that shrine right here. Regular sword. Nah, it's gotta be attack speed. Kind of the same situation, but the size for the sword is probably a little better. How much crit do we have? We have 11 crit. We have attack speed tome, so I'm going to ignore that. I think we go just crit damage. We're going to need to get as much crit as we can, though. There's also another magnet here, huh? Can we get this chest for free, maybe? We did not get it for free. Alright, we gotta go. I'm just gonna hit this magnet and get out of here. We're not coming back here. Back here, Mr. Skeleton. I need your money. Alright, he's dead. Someone dropped something. Oh, it doesn't matter. Golden glove. Alright, this guy sells blue items. Let's see what we can get here. This is only for one attack, but it does give you attack speed and movement speed. Let's get the bleed, though. Do I want to fight another extra boss? Probably not. It's gotta be Hero Sword. I'm hoping that maybe on floor 2 we could get the Thorns upgrades. Oh, we got a lot of money real quick there. Ooh, that's great news. Crit chance is something we can definitely use. Let's get the health so we're above 200 HP. I have enough money? Not quite. Pickup range is pretty good, but just damage is probably better. Okay, we got enough money. Ooh, red card's really good. We gotta get the rockets here, right? I think we gotta get the rockets. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. Boss is about to spawn. We gotta hit... Oh, jeez. Did not think they'd spawn like that. That caught me off guard. We could also use evasion. Let me pick up range, though. We're doing a lot of damage. Or at least decent damage. Keys. Wait, does red card work on... I don't know if these open chests count as me opening a chest. I kind of assume it does, but maybe not. Okay, we did kill enough people with the rocket launcher now. There's a gold skeleton back there. Probably want gold gain. Get over here, gold skeleton. He's kind of fast, huh? Alright, this is the Thorn's Tome chance. I guess it does say open at the bottom, so maybe it does count as opening a chest. What else could we do in 1 minute? Probably just start fighting the boss, because we gotta fight 2 of them. Okay, we do have a lot of chests here, so that's kind of nice. We could get one of these for free, that'd be cool, but we did not. Oh, this is where the microwave is. Okay, our hero sword needs to be closer. It has kind of a limited range on it, huh? Oh, hello. Let's force our way through those guys. Uh-oh, that hurts. Ow, okay, we need to be careful. Oh, what the? Oh, I might die. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, jeez. Falling here is not a good idea. I guess we're falling. Well. Ouch. Oh, I'm dead. Are you kidding me? Falling was not good. Yeah, I mean, this game is, it's just fun. That's like all it is. They just made a game to be fun. We gotta try again. So what does this do? It's a hat. Can I wear it on anyone? Because it does look kind of cool. Can I just, like, wear the hat? I'm also not very good at this game, not gonna lie, but we try. Wait, what was that? Hats. Should I have spent my silver on the hat? No. Oh, what did it? It said something like, this hat does nothing or something like that. But now it won't tell me what it does. We do get 1 silver back for doing the challenge. Okay, so maybe the boss shrine is what killed me there. Oh, here's where we wear the hat. Nice. Alright, let's try Sir Ufi. I think he's probably going to be the best character for actually using the thorns. I think we've played Sir Ufi the most out of any character, and I think he is the character I am the worst with. Yeah, I mean, it might not be. It's one of those survivor-like games where you just fight hordes of enemies, and that's pretty much all there is to it. And you just get items and try to get really strong. And then when you die, you just restart. It's really addicting. Oh, this is a magnet over here. It's like, because you die, and then you're like, oh, wait, I could do better than that. That wasn't good enough. And then you just immediately restart and try again. I think it's one of those genres that you kind of gotta give it a chance to see if you like it. For late surger, I'm not very good at late surgers at the moment, and since I don't have an extra slot to borrow cards right now, I haven't been borrowing the Nice Nature card, which is kind of what you want for late surgers to upgrade Slick Surge to on your left. The one that I'm running is the new Festival Gold City, just because she seems pretty decent. But what late surgers are good, I'm not really sure. Grass Wonder's probably pretty good because she just has Slick Surge in her kit to begin with. So you don't have to worry about getting a hit for it from somewhere. And I don't really know who else is good. But it kind of just depends on, like, can you get, like, if you get Slick Surge, anyone who has high aptitude in late surger can be good at it. I assume that probably, like, Air Groove is pretty good. Mayano Top Gun can do anything, so you could do that. Probably I'd pick someone who just has a good unique skill that synergizes with being in the late surger spot. So like you're gonna be behind mid race, and then you're gonna be passing people late race, and then you're gonna be challenging and fighting for first in the late race. So something that synergizes with that. So I assume that like Symboli Rudolph would also work pretty well. Ice Crystal. Can you hurry up and hit them? Alright, where was that going? We're going down this way. God, I hate the sword. I hate just the sword. Just having the sword is so annoying. We don't really need to keep getting the rocket launcher anymore. Yeah, it is funny that they made Mayano Top Gun just be able to do everything. But honestly, like, late surger's one of those spots where you could kind of just put anyone in it as long as you can get Slick Surge and you can get their aptitude for it high enough. But I think the game is very quickly going to become just use whoever you want and just try and make the character you like as good as possible. Or just pick the character that is new, because the new characters are probably going to work well in whatever event is coming up. We're trying to get some kills here so we get some XP. That guy sells a blue item, huh? Does the Firewalker have attack speed associated with it? I assume it does. HP regen is going to be pretty good for us. I would also like XP, but let's get this HP. Okay, I'm going to die right away, apparently. We still need sword kills, but I hate the sword. Leave me alone. What do you got? I don't really want any of this. Maybe when we take damage, because we're going to try and get thorns. To be fair, if you're considering like nice nature for the late surger spot, I wouldn't really count her as a quote-unquote good late surger. She's good for different reasons, right? She's not winning the race. Most people are not building her to win the race. I did see someone one time with a really good nice nature that was designed to win the race, which was really funny because they absolutely destroyed me. But other than that, if you're building evil nature has no intention of winning the race ever. So you kind of got to think about it differently. Evil nature is not going to win no matter how many debuffs she applies to everyone else, right? It's all about making your other characters win. Anyways, we're going to get that because I think we're going to try and take damage a lot and see how that goes for us. So far, it's going terribly. Ooh, a lot of health regen. Wait, the Flame Walker has... Those count as projectiles, huh? Now that's interesting. Let's grab this and get out of here. We're protected now. Smart daggers. Smart daggers are really good. But do I want them on Sir Oofy? I don't know if I want them on Sir Oofy or not. It kind of goes contrary to what I want to do, so... Honestly, I just think projectiles are just the best in this game. So if I wasn't trying to do specific challenges and was just trying to win, I would probably only go for projectiles. Okay, Aegis is probably going to be good. I think Aegis is probably just good on everyone. Beacon. Turns it into a healing shrine. It's fine, I guess. I couldn't remember what all Beacon did. It doesn't really make shrines charge faster or anything, so... We could go Luck Tome immediately. Otherwise, we're going to want attack speed. We don't really need evasion on this run. So it's either attack speed or Luck Tome. I think I might go Luck Tome. Is there anything up here? I don't see anything. Legendary item. Ooh, we get the beefy ring. Okay, so we're going to want to stack HP if we can. Hello? Challenge shrine. Or health regen. We have a lot of health regen. Gosh, our attack speed is so slow. Crit chance. How much crit chance do we have? None. Alright. We might take that. Although, an extra projectile could be big, because that's going to count for everything, and all of our things use projectiles. Alright, I need to get that magnet. Does Evil Summer Maru even work? She doesn't really have any inherent debuffs. Kind of the whole point behind creating an evil character is that they already have stuff inherently, so then when you put more cards on them that give them more red skills, it works out well. It keeps giving me this. What level are we? Alright, we're going XP tone. Where's this guy at? We'll just fight around this chest so we can get it. It's gonna be really hard to make him walk into the Firewalker, I'm now realizing, though. He kind of just, like, sits in the middle of me walking around him, rather than walking behind me. Oh, there we go, we got him. We got him a little bit. Hello, Crystal Skeleton. Alright, goodbye. The Crystal Skeleton got knocked away instead of dying. I don't know. I just think that if you're trying to make a good racer, I wouldn't, like, go half evil, half regular runner. I would go, like, all in on... all in on being evil, or all in... or all in on good running skills. What do we want here? We need both. Bone is also very good, but it's a projectile. Let's get attack speed. Oh boy. Okay, now we gotta jump a whole lot because we got Scarf. We are getting lots of legendary items, or epic items, I guess they are. Legendary is yellow. That's pretty good. Also increased chest price. Wait, since when does it increase chest price? Is that new? I'm pretty sure it didn't used to do that. That sucks. Maybe the item was so good that they were like, oh, we gotta nerf this somehow. What do we want? Would agility be... Wait, we don't have Thorn's Tome still, huh? We gotta refresh. Aura's not bad. I think we're just gonna go this. We have a lot of attack speed at the moment from that Rage power-up, which looks really funny. Uh-oh, we're gonna be in trouble here, aren't we? We have the Luck Tome. Probably don't need to grab Luck. Pick up range, I guess. We are gonna have a problem. Luckily, the Firewalker is pretty big. So it's kind of spawning around us. They're kind of forcing me into something I don't want, huh? I'm gonna refresh. Hero Sword I kind of do want, though. I don't think we might not be able to get Thornstone this run. Yeah, they're not gonna let me get it. Okay, so I guess agility it is. Ooh, epic upgrade. It is for the sword, though. A little lackluster. We're nice and fast at the moment. gold gain. Oh, nice. We could get that as well. Do we even care about this? I don't think we care about that at all. I gotta rather just make Flamewalker go crazy. Want more luck. Well, now we have the credit card. So I probably don't care about luck anymore that much. So I guess we just upgrade the sword. Okay, we gotta get over there to those shrines. Okay, the portal is somewhere around here. I think it's up in that castle somewhere. We got plenty of time to get over there, though. Alright, Mr. Skeleton. You get back here. I think he's gonna get away. He's really fast. Oh, maybe not. He slowed down. Okay. Attack speed. Am I really not close enough to this other shrine? Oh, I am. Ooh, projectile count's really good for us because we don't have projectile tome and all of our stuff works off of it. Otherwise, max HP is good because we have the beefy ring. I think we gotta go projectile count. If we had gone double max HP, we would have gotten a 20% damage up right now. But we can still get it. I drop down here and get that. Crit chance or gym sauce? We already have a damage buff. Why do we have such a high damage buff? Does Sir Oofy's passive give him damage? I think it does. Just give me crit chance. Oh, right. I was like, why are all the shrines glowing? I forgot they all become healing shrines nowadays. Do we have anything we want to microwave? Not really. I kind of like everything that we have. It's gotta be attack speed. Or crit chance is good. Did they all spawn up there? Yes, yes they did. Kill them. His rage power up should help. Get him. Gotta be attack speed. We need more blue upgrades. I feel like all the, like, half of the blue upgrades are bad. It's gotta be this. We have a lot of health regen already. Full gain. Maybe could have actually. I should have gotten duration for the Firewalker probably. I should be able to afford this chest. Just hit this magnet. Okay, so the portal should be up here somewhere. Ooh, it's gotta be this. There's duration, like I was just talking about, so let's get that. That's big duration. Swarm. Legendary luck upgrade. How much luck do we have? 41? I think I gotta do it. It's legendary after all. Okay, there's the portal. I was not seeing it for some reason. Oh wow, I didn't even see this other shrine here. There's a lot of shrines. We have attack speed tome, but I feel like we need more attack speed. Projectile count or damage? Oh, we like passively got above 200 health, huh? So the beefy ring is upgraded. I'm really tempted to go more projectiles. We could get damage from other things. What do we got here? I guess this. Give me some movement speed, I suppose. Although we have agility tome. Okay, I want to hit this and then leave. I should just grab 5 shield, right? As much as I want to take max HP, I'm just going to grab 5 shield. Alright, there's another merchant here. Ooh, credit card. What the heck? Oh, the other boss is here. Hello, gold skeleton. We have so many Firewalker buffs. Alright, what can we do? We have like 30 seconds before I should hit this. Do I take the agility one because it's epic? I think I just go attack speed. Ooh, oh wait, why did we get so much XP? I'm not sure. Anyways, hero sword maybe? Don't really need that for anything. How much evasion does that get? I guess we got 14% evasion now. Okay, we'll save that debuff for the boss. Ooh, that's a lot of attack speed. I mean, we gotta take that. Should I just fight the boss? I have a feeling I'm gonna kill him too quickly is the problem. Can I get anything else? Well, there's extra armor, I suppose. Okay, let's get this chest and then we'll fight the boss. Come on. There we go. I should just grab this right away. It's a lot of luck. I'm really tempted to just take this instead. That sucks. Okay, if we stand right under him, then all the Firewalkers are not hitting him, I don't think. I think because he's floating, it's not hitting him. Damage on the hero sword is pretty good. Ouch. We just need to get him to walk like right behind us and then it works pretty well. Would the projectile speed make it go further? I don't really know. I want to say yes, because it probably has a duration associated with it. So if it goes faster, it has the same amount of time traveling faster. That's pretty good too. We can hang out for like another 30 seconds here. Can we get this chest? No, there's no way. We're not gonna make enough for that. I don't really care about upgrading this thing's damage. Really, all I care about with the Aegis is having as many of them as possible. Alright, we should probably go. Let's go down there. It's gotta be this. So I was just thinking, there's a challenge for... Ooh, I kind of want both of these. There's a challenge for... hitting every single shrine all the way at tier 3 run, and I don't know if we hit them all on that last map or not. We might be able to use moldy cheese. Let's get moldy cheese just as like a different source of damage, I guess. When did you become an expert on this game? I'm sure there's like mathematically correct things, but who's analyzing their entire stat line every single time to see what the mathematically correct answer is? Plus, mathematically correct doesn't always mean that it's going to work out in practice. But, like, the thing about these games is there's a lot of enemies, right? So having more attacks is going to make it easier to kill lots of enemies. So even though it might not be the best to damage the boss, it might be better... It's really hard to get a lot more than 50% armor, so I think we're going to ignore that. But yeah, it might not overall be better, even though it might do more damage to a boss. You still need to be able, like, if I only have one sword swing, which is why I hate the basic sword, but it does 1 billion damage, but I only do one sword swing every 3 seconds, and I have to kill 1,000 enemies that are coming at me, well, it might be really good against one enemy that has less than 1 billion HP, like a boss. But if there's a bunch of enemies all with 1 HP, and I can only swing once every 3 seconds, I swing, kill everyone in front of me, and then I get swarmed and die before I get to swing again, right? Also, every game tends to, like, value things differently, right? Because the thing about some of these upgrades is, like, a 10% damage upgrade is whatever, right? But if... So, say you only have one attack, right? And it's a one sword swing. A 10% damage upgrade is a 10% damage upgrade to that swing, right? But if you get a second sword swing, that's a 100% damage upgrade, right? 2 sword swings is 200% damage. So it all depends on where you are in the run, too. Where am I going now? I don't know, so let's go down here. I don't have enough money. Ooh, hope that shouldn't take us below 200 HP. Alright, we're just moving on. It's gonna take too long to save up money for that. Statue, or the portal's somewhere up there, huh? It's a bandages. There's no bandages in this game. What, do you play like Dark Souls games in Roblox? Wait, a legendary item. The thing about this game is there's a lot of different ways to heal. And you kind of want to just double down on whatever one you get. Dragonfire is really good. I think that we probably don't hit people enough for Big Bonk to be very good. Zawardo? How do you say that? Because that's a Dio thing, right? Zawardo? But maybe it's different because it freezes time, right? He doesn't freeze time? I don't know. I've never watched JoJo. Upon taking damage that would kill you, freeze time, and breaks. I really want the Dragonfire. That's a lot of money, though. I shouldn't have bought this chest, I'm now realizing. I didn't realize this guy was a legendary merchant. He is kind of close to the portal. I could, in theory, move on and come back. I think it's gotta be Hero Sword. I've never played Roblox, so I don't know what games are on there. Alright, let's grab this movement speed and get out of here. We'll come back to that guy, because I really want Dragonfire. I think Dragonfire's OP. The one time we had Dragonfire, it instantly became our highest DPS item very quickly. Now, I think it'll be a little bit worse on this run, because we don't hit enemies quite as much, but could still be good. Do we have an attack speed tome? We do, right? We might want to get the HP regen then. I really want to increase the size of Flamewalker. Yeah, I've heard that they just kind of make every game in Roblox, which I'm sure can't be completely legal and is probably going to have some issues at some point, but I think the Roblox community is kind of bad, so it's also marketed to little kids. This sucks. I guess we got luck. I guess we might as well pick up some evasion. We could probably handle killing elites a lot, but... Legendary upgrade. Well, they also have other problems besides being... What's it called? Besides, like, copyright infringement, they have other big issues that I'm not gonna talk about because I think I'll get banned on YouTube if I mention it. Okay, there's a lot of chests up there. How do you get over there? I want this stopwatch. Okay, we didn't really need more luck. How do I get up there? Do you have anything cool? Campfire's pretty good, especially with how tanky we are. Can I climb this stuff? I don't have a very good jump. I don't think I can make it up this. How the heck do I get over there? Epic Hero Sword upgrade, huh? Oh, the guy spawned over here, I guess? Ooh, a legendary. Ice Cube. Actually goes... Does it work well with this? No, I think it's specifically Noelle that has the passive upon freezing people, right? But it does inflict ice damage. Do we have enough money yet? We're still a little bit short. Okay, this is how we get up here. Crystal Skeleton. He's actually going to escape. Ooh, a gold shrine. All these shrines next to the boss are gonna be good because we can use those to heal. Gotta be crit damage, right? Okay, I'm really tempted to go size, but I also really want pickup range. Let's go size. Okay, we have enough money. Damage. It's a good deal of damage, but maybe this is when I get my pickup range. How much pickup range does that give? It got us from 6 to 7. Okay, so I guess we gotta go back down here and we gotta loop all the way back around. heard something. Give me that dragon fire. Oh, here we go. The dragon fire is constantly going off. Oh, this is good stuff. Okay, now no one's even getting close to us. Oh man, Dragonfire is so OP, it's crazy. What the heck? Alright, what can we do to make this better? I guess everything kind of sucks. How am I doing with the Unity Cup? I mean, I feel like I'm doing okay. Like I said, I got 1 S rank, and pretty much everything else is like... Most of the time I'm at the top of A+ rank, so... I think it's a pretty good cup. Pretty easy to get higher ratings. Hi, skeleton. Alright, we got him. Oh, we got a lot of money. As long as we don't go below 200 HP, should be fine. Although I would like more HP. Okay, we do have a rage power-up. We might save that for the final boss. I don't know, it just seems really easy in the Unity Cup to just, like, constantly get A+. Like, there's just so many ways to get stats. You pretty much don't even have to run a stamina card anymore. If you have Rico, you don't even have to run a stamina card. You just get, like, 850 stamina for free, essentially. You just gotta know how Rico works. It's important to make sure that you get Rico to green before the end of the first year, and then hope that her random event procs, and if it does, then you get like a free 40 stamina for it at the end of the first year. And then other than that, you just like abuse Rico to keep your mood good and get free stamina the entire run. And then you can focus on other stuff. Like, what I've been doing now is you could just run 2 wit cards just because you don't need stamina cards. You don't really need power cards. You only need 2 speed cards to max out someone's speed. Like, Unity Cup is crazy. Alright, how much time? We got 1 minute. I did not want ghosts. We could probably go grab this chest over here. What just dropped? Ooh, money. Ice. We'll go grab this money and then we'll run over, get ready to fight the boss. We'll use this rage power up to fight the boss. Am I gonna get enough money for this? I do not know. I mean, probably not, honestly. I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's any interest in anyone watching me play that game anymore, because I'm not that good at it, right? Like, I'm just kind of existing in the game and playing because it's fun, but I'm not doing very well. I would say that A+ is just kind of meh. I think most people have kind of moved on to just getting S's constantly, which I can't do, so... Do we go attack speed? I think we go attack speed. Alright, we gotta start the boss. Oh, jeez. mean, there's always gonna be, like, someone that wants to watch. Well, maybe. There have been plenty of times where I get 0 viewers, but a lot of times there's gonna be someone who wants to watch something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's what I want to do. Ow. I mean, we could maybe do that. The problem is there's no reason to, like, I'm probably not going to do any Uma runs for, like, the next week, because there's no reason to do any. Uh-oh, don't push me off, don't push me off. Okay, we got a problem. We're not killing this guy nearly as fast as I thought we would. Also, the Dragon Fire makes it really hard to see when there's a boss attack. Not gonna lie. Ouch. I feel like Sword is so far behind at this point, it's probably not even worth it, huh? But, like, none of these others are that great. I guess I could just get an extra projectile for Aegis. Or projectile speed to make the hero sword maybe go further. I don't even need this heart yet. Okay, we're gonna be fine, but I need to start fighting the bosses earlier, because they have a lot of HP. I really want this, but it's really hard to not take an epic attack speed. I need this chest. Alright, fine. We'll get a sword upgrade. Duration. Size and duration. I really want that. It's a little bit late for the XP now. Attack speed. We could probably use a little bit more movement speed. And we have exactly enough to buy this. Alright, let's keep going. So yeah, I think the secret to Unity Cup is run... Oh, we immediately see the portal. You can run 2 wit cards on almost everyone. And unless you need above 900 stamina, you don't need a stamina card. And if you run 2 good wit cards... Like, even just using the Mahono Bourbon wit card on everything is OP. Because she gives you 5 energy back on friendship training. So you get 10 energy back on a single wit training. And if you have 2 wit cards, all of a sudden you're getting like 14 energy back on a single wit training. If you could get some like burst arrows on a wit training, then not only are you getting energy back, but you're getting a ton of stats at the same time. And that you can use the wit cards to help you max out speed. You use the speed cards to help you get as much power as possible, and then maybe you run an extra power card that gives you more stamina and more power. And you don't need guts for anything, because you just get to 400 guts by running Rico anyways. Okay, so we got this on our map. We grabbed the statue. I don't know what direction to go. 8% upon hitting an enemy to create a giant blast. And That's probably... I mean, we're obviously taking the legendary thing, but... We got epic microwave down there. We could get ourselves an extra beefy ring. So the problem... I don't know how this green credit card works. Yeah, the Mahono Bourbon card is the event one, so everyone has it fully maxed out already. She doesn't have, like, unless you're running a front runner, all of her skills are useless, but just, like, the fact that she gives you a whole bunch of free wit, and then you just get her friendship up, and then she gives you a whole bunch of energy back. I mean, it's still luck-based, right? Not every run is gonna work out perfectly, but I think it's OP. But yeah, my question is, if I get rid of the credit card by microwaving to get another beefy ring, do I get to keep the luck that the credit card gave me previously? Or not? I'm noticing nowhere does it say how much luck this is giving me. Oh, you didn't actually... Well, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. If you didn't actually max it out, I wouldn't use it then. Probably not worth it to use that unless you maxed it out. Alright, give me another beefy ring. Okay, we got rid of the scarf. I forgot we had the scarf. I wasn't even jumping anyways, so... That's fine, we get an extra beefy ring. That being said, I don't need either of these, and I probably don't need the credit card either. I might just microwave as many beefy rings as possible. Oh, the legendary one only works twice? Oh, that's lame. Let's go this way. Oh, that noise is... That noise is this, huh? I was like, what the heck is making that noise? We need crit chance. Max life is also good now that we have a billion beefy rings. It's gotta be max life. If we could get up to 300, that's an extra 80% damage. That's a lot. Okay, hit this. Where'd the enemies from the challenge shrine go, by the way? Did they die in the tree? I don't think so. Ow. Oh, they're over there. They weren't dead yet. What the heck? Hey, we got Bob. We're kind of slow, so Bob's not great, but we always like Bob around here. This is pretty good. Alright, where do I want to go? I want to go... I can always come back this way and get that shrine, right? Probably just want to leave. Problem is this boss is slow and stupid. There we go. Campfire! Hey, now we can just stand still if we want. We are murdering at this point. The Firewalker is so funny. It's just like constant circles. Stand still, we get a campfire. How much armor do we have on top of that? We got 56% armor, and we could stand still and get a campfire, huh? How much XP? 1.5. Do I want knockback? Does that help me very much? Probably not. I guess let's take the XP. Attack speed. Damage to elites is good. Evasion could also be decent to just, like, get this up a little bit. It's gotta be damage to elites, though. Oh, I thought that was a crystal skeleton. That was just a normal dude who got frozen and turned blue. By normal dude, of course, I mean skeleton. A normal skeleton. That's a crystal skeleton. He's gonna escape, I think. How are you so tanky? How is that guy so tanky? It's annoying. Okay, great. What do we want? Probably crit damage. Power up drop chance. How much power up drop chance do we have? We have none. It's gotta be crit damage, though. Wait, this is a dead end? That's bad. Alright, we gotta think about turning around already, huh? Extra projectile. We're gonna go to this chest. Hit the shrine. Please get out of my way. Back speed. That's good. What's over there? I can't see what that is. There's a statue and something else. It's gotta be HP. What was that over there? I can't see what that is. Is that another statue? We gotta go with the Quaker Oats. Oh no, that's a boss shrine. We don't need that. Alright, sir, what do you got? I just hate that this has a 10-second cooldown. It's gotta be projectiles. Is that a gold shrine? That's a gold shrine. Do we have time for that? I don't know if we have time for that. I'm gonna go do it, though. It's so much work to get over to this thing. We could get that statue, probably, as well, on our way out. We need to get this before the golem gets here, preferably. Power up multiplier. We didn't really get any good stats here, huh? Okay, we gotta keep moving while the golem's chasing us. Hopefully he'll just take damage. We'll kill him later. We can't afford to lower our HP, I don't think. Alright, we gotta get to the portal. At least in the area of the portal. What do we got around here? Another shrine. The golem's not really taking damage anymore. Alright, nice talking to you. See you. Jump height could be useful, but let's get duration. Right, he could still attack me. Alright, there's the HP. That should be an 80% damage up. More moldy cheese. Oh my gosh, I missed that jump. Gotta be crit chance. Crit chance. Okay, we got a gold chest. I'm gonna avoid that shrine, but I'm gonna get this shrine. Or Quaker Oats. Uh-oh. I gotta just take this evasion. Alright, let's get over to the portal. There was another shrine that I was gonna get, but we're a little bit slow right now. Okay, we need the stone golem to spawn over here. I think we gotta fight him off. Oh wait, what? I didn't realize that's how that worked. I should have read, but I was looking at a different place. I assumed it worked the same way as the other portals do. That's bad. Bark Vader, huh? So the sword's kind of useless here. Is he taking my items? You freaking nerd. I didn't realize that's how this was going to work. He took all my weapons except the sword. The sword is obviously the most difficult to actually use to hit him. Is he going to give them back as I hurt him, hopefully? What is that blue? Is that helpful or is that bad? I can't tell if it's good or bad. I tried to run into it, but then I got hit. This is gonna take forever. What was that? Oh, we only have 10 minutes to kill him. Oh, you spawn other things? That seems bad. Ouch. How much health do these other guys have? I can't really stand still to use my campfire. Maybe I can. Ow. I'm in pain. Oh, geez. Here we go. This is bad. Ouch. What are those things? They just keep hitting. Okay, we're gonna die. I definitely wouldn't have just come straight here if I had known. I would have killed that other boss first. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Ouch. Maybe I should just try standing still. They have too many attacks, it's not working. I can't actually get my campfire to go off if I stand still. This really sucks that he took all but my worst weapon. Well, I guess he could have left me with Aegis. That would have been pretty bad as well. Yeah, there's no way we're killing this guy. Even if I live the whole time. Do the other ones take damage for him? I think they do. Like, all of their health bars are combined. Ouch. So that thing, when it hits you, it, like, bleeds you. Okay, now I'm in pain. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, that's the first time we've ever seen that guy before. I assume it just leaves you with whatever your starting weapon is. Which means that you probably need to upgrade your starting weapon. Of course, I did not know that was going to happen. So that's unfortunate. Flamewalker. Really? That's crazy. Where is Dragonfire? It's all the way down. It is second most DPS. We didn't have it for very long. Dragonfire is always good. I'm surprised that Flamewalker was that crazy. Didn't feel like Flamewalker was doing everything, but I guess it was. And we were just burning people. Burn was the 3rd highest DPS. Alright. How do we do on sword kills, by the way? We got like 800 sword kills. Are you kidding me? It's gonna take forever to get this thing. We completed no challenges. We didn't even get the stupid Thorns book the whole time. Oh, we can see what the hat does. Ho ho ho, it does nothing, but it looks pretty cool. Yup. It sure does. Alright, well, that's the first time we got to see Bark Vader. Obviously I don't know for sure how he works, but I'm guessing it means we gotta make sure whatever our starting weapon is actually good if we want to kill him. Because it seems to take all your other weapons, and I did not know how to get them back. Now, survival-wise, we were doing okay. Once it spawned 2 more guys, that was kind of annoying. But honestly, with the right build, 2 more guys to hit would probably be a benefit rather than a detriment. So, anyways, we'll have to try it again. But hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.